1988 was a year when Mexico seemed to press the fast-forward button. Elections shook politics. A monster hurricane tested resilience. Artists and athletes stepped onto the world stage. And the country found itself balancing old traditions with big changes. From democracy debates to cultural milestones, these are the 10 stories that define Mexico in 1988. 1988 saw the creation of Mexico's National Council for Culture and Arts, better known as CONACULTA. It may not sound as dramatic as a hurricane or election, but helped coordinate museums, heritage, music, and the arts nationwide. Think of it as giving Mexican culture its own control tower. A nation famous for creativity decided to invest even more in it. In Oaxaca, the Graphic Arts Institute opened its doors, strengthening one of Latin America's richest artistic traditions. Prints, engravings, and visual storytelling found a new home. It was a reminder that while technology was racing ahead worldwide, ink, paper, and imagination still had plenty of fuel left in the tank. The Summer Olympics arrived in Seoul, and Mexican athletes proudly represented their country. While the medal count wasn't headline-grabbing, participation mattered. Every Olympic cycle offers a snapshot of national ambition. Mexican divers, cyclists, and competitors joined the world's biggest sporting stage, carrying dreams measured not only in medals, but in possibility. Formula One engines echoed once again at the Mexican Grand Prix. Fans packed the circuit to witness some of the fastest machines on Earth. In an era before smartphones and viral clips, speed still found a way to captivate millions. Turns out, 300 kilometers per hour is pretty effective marketing. Mexico continued navigating the difficult economic landscape left by the debt crisis of the 1980s. Inflation remained a challenge, but policymakers pushed stabilization efforts and reforms. It wasn't exactly exciting dinner-table conversation. Yet the decisions made in offices and ministries would help shape Mexico's economic direction for years to come. 3 years after the devastating Mexico City earthquake, reconstruction and civic activism remained powerful forces. Communities continued rebuilding neighborhoods, institutions, and trust. The disaster had transformed how many Mexicans viewed emergency response and citizen action. Sometimes the biggest stories are not the event itself, but everything people do afterward. On December 1st, Carlos Salinas de Gortari assumed the presidency. A new administration meant new priorities, new economic ideas, and new expectations. Mexico was entering a period of significant transformation. Supporters saw opportunity. Critics saw uncertainty. Either way, almost everyone agreed the country was entering a very different chapter. In September, Hurricane Gilbert slammed into Mexico as one of the strongest Atlantic hurricanes ever recorded. The Yucatan Peninsula suffered severe damage, and flooding reached far inland. Communities faced enormous challenges, yet rescue workers, volunteers, and neighbors responded with determination. Nature delivered a brutal reminder of its power. Mexico answered with resilience. The presidential election of 1988 became one of the most debated political events in modern Mexican history. Questions about vote counting, transparency, and legitimacy sparked nationwide discussion. Suddenly, electoral procedures became front-page news. Not everyone's favorite topic, until it becomes the topic that shapes a country's future. The defining story of Mexico in 1988 was the famous system crash during election reporting. As vote results were being processed, the computer system reportedly failed, triggering controversy that echoed for decades. Whether discussing democracy, accountability, or political reform. Many roads in modern Mexican politics eventually lead back to this extraordinary moment. So that's Mexico in 1988. A year of storms, debates, culture, speed, and transformation. Some stories arrived with thunder, others with ballots, brushes, or blueprints. Together, they revealed a country reinventing itself in real time. Thanks for watching Global Yearbook. Join us next time as we travel to another year, another nation, and another unforgettable chapter of history.